Hello, this is Coach Iris, your life and loss transformation life reinvention coach. On Monday of another stay-at-home week, I know a lot of people are feeling very disconnected and alone right now. Many of you talk about suffering from cabin fever. Yesterday was a fairly mild and sunny day where I live, so I could take a little walk up and down our small road, Nutmeg Lane. Today is a whole other story. It's snowing. We were told it wouldn't stick to the ground. Well, it is, and the trees, roofs, and cars are nicely coated. So for those of us who don't like the cold or are fearful of falling or maybe are mobility impaired, no little outings in the snow today. Anyway, what can you do about those feelings of disconnectedness you may be having? Of course, there's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Despite criticism that these foster superficial relationships, I think many of you are glad to have these outlets at this time. I've been trying to make at least 1 or 2 phone calls a day to friends and family with whom I haven't been in touch for some time. It feels really good. I was just reconnected with a neighbor I hadn't seen since maybe 1980. We spent a while catching up, as you can well imagine. I enjoyed it a lot, even though it meant hashing over some very tough stuff that happened in the past in my life. Do you have an old friend, a cousin, a neighbor perhaps you haven't spoken to in a while? There is a positive potential outcome from this isolation we're feeling, believe it or not. It might just increase your empathy for others who are lonely, who live alone, perhaps who are widowed or widowers, and who crave contact with others. Right now, there are folks who are alone and who really need to hear a friendly voice and to know someone is thinking of them. We all need that. But imagine if you are feeling disconnected from the world after just being shut in for a short while, how someone who's always alone might be feeling. If you have people living with you, maybe a spouse or partner to talk to, or kids to make noise and create both chaos and fun, I imagine it must be very lonely and scary for some people right now to be shut off from everyone and cooped up by themselves. So pick up that phone if you know anyone like this. What about the dying art of letter writing? When was the last time you did that? I got a fun postcard today from a friend and I loved it. No stamps? I think the U.S. Post Office is still delivering them if you order them online. I don't know about other countries, though. Have to go out to mail them and you don't want to? If you live in a rural area, you can still leave them in your mailbox for your mail person to pick them up. Or if you're still going out once in a while for food, many supermarkets carry stamps to sell. Just be sure to keep washing your hands or using hand cleaner, as I know you are anyway. Some of you are working from home. Others are being creative, baking, cooking, binge watching your favorite shows, but those get old pretty fast, especially when interspersed with local government alerts and really depressing news reports. Even if you're loving this alone time and finding it's very productive for your creativity, please pick up the phone and say hello to someone who might be feeling anxious, bored, or isolated. Remember, we're all in this together. That's it for today. Coach Iris signing off. Bye.